Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are live this morning with the morning charge up call. Guys, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in this morning. So glad to have you on this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad to have you guys this morning. Let's go ahead and get started. We're about 2 minutes. I know that many of you on my sister Stanicia Grand's page, but this morning, guys, I am doing the call for her on this morning. She is traveling. She's in Florida on her way to Turks and Caicos. She is on her way to Turks and Caicos this morning, so I am going to do the call for her. We'll be getting started here in just a few moments. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome, Jessica. Hi there. How you doing? Hi, Mike. What's going on? Hello there, Carolyn. Hey, cousin Felicia. How's it going? How are those babies doing? Those twins are growing so precious. Hello there, Laura. Hi, Bridget. Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in this morning. We're going to get started. Let's see if I can get this. There we go. All right, guys. Welcome. Hello there, Eric. Welcome in this morning. Hello, Tamika. Good morning, guys. We are going to get started here in just a few moments. What's going on, Kim? Good morning. Miss you, girl. Hey, Georgia. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're going to get started, guys, in about 1 minute. We are going to get started in 1 minute. Welcome in this morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the morning charge up call. I am always so super excited to do this call in the morning, and I'm especially excited to bring the word to you, a message to you on today from a person that I have an incredible amount of love and respect for. So I am so excited on today. Happy Tuesday to each and every one of you. We know that today is a good day, and that's simply because we woke up. It's a good day because we woke up. So I am so excited to have you guys. Welcome in, guys. Go ahead and share the video with your friends. We're going to talk about a clear vision. But before we do that, I want to share something with you guys as it relates to the wishbone, the backbone, and the funny bone. I remembered that, but I'd forgotten it, and I definitely want to share that philosophy with you. I believe that it will absolutely bless you. So we got about 30 seconds, and we will be getting started. Welcome in to the morning charge up call. So glad to have each and every one of you on the call on today. Happy Tuesday to each and every one of you. And we're going to get started. I am sitting in for my girlfriend, Stanicia Graham. She is in Florida, traveling to Turks and Caicos, guys. And so asked me if I would do the call. And I said, only if you put me in your suitcase on your way to Turks and Caicos, I'll do the call for you. But at any rate, we're going to go ahead and get started. Welcome, welcome to the morning charge up call on today. I see so many of you. What's going on, Kennedy Nicole? Welcome in, welcome in. Hey, Shirley, welcome in. Hey, Tasha. Hey, TJ, welcome in. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to talk about a clear vision, but before I do that, I was, when Stanicia called me and asked me if I would share for her on today, I already knew exactly what I was going to talk about because I was reading this before I went to bed last night. And I believe that it's crucial, guys, when you're on your quest for your dreams and goals, to allow that to be the last thing that you put your mind on before you go to bed. And the first thing after you say hello to your Lord or whoever it is that you serve, that you also put your eyes on your dreams and goals. And so last night I was lying in bed and I was reading an incredible book that I've read several times. And some of you may know this gentleman. His name is Twiler Portis, and he wrote a book called You Are the Answer. And as I was coming out of this weekend, I was thinking about this. It says, enriching the total you. You are the answer. And guys, you are the answer to everything in your life, in your personal life, in your business life. And coming out of our an amazing event this weekend, I was thinking, as it relates to my business life, it's like, Twiler, you are the answer. And so it took me back to this book, and I was reading it last night before I went to bed, and he talks about engineering dreams to come true, right? And he said, when you're injuring your dreams to come true. I'm excited. Your dreams to come true. There are 3 thoughts or 3 traits that require, right, you to engineer your dreams. And those 3 traits that he talked about was the wishbone. And the wishbone is, you can't hit a target, ladies and gentlemen, that you cannot see. Having a clear vision of what you wish for keeps you on the right path. And then he talked about the backbone. The backbone, ladies and gentlemen, is the faith that you have in yourself. You have faith in yourself and to keep going when you're going through hell. That's having a backbone. I don't know if you used to hear people say, she has no backbone, or he has no backbone. That just means the faith that you have in yourself. So when you are engineering your dreams to come true, you must have a backbone. And then he goes on to say the funny bone. The funny bone, ladies and gentlemen, is laughter. Laughter is the shortest distance between 2 people. And giving the great relationships drive business into your life. And giving that great relationship, it drives business and life. Putting a smile on people's faces is both an enjoyable and profitable strategy. That's why he used to always say, baby, you got to put your smile on, right? He had those 2 dimples, and I'm telling you, man, he used them all the time because he understood that was the shortest distance between 2 people. Imagine when you're talking to somebody and you make them laugh. Right? And when they're laughing, man, they are connecting to you, right? And so it's the shortest distance between 2 people. Regardless, don't you find that people with a good sense of humor have a better sense of life? And it's very, very true. So I want you to make sure that you keep that in front of you, because many of you on this call today, you are engineering your dreams. You want your dreams to come true. I see my girl Valerie on this call, and she just closed on a brand new house, guys. I think 5,000 square feet. And I'm sure that was on her dream board, and those dreams have come true for her and her husband Carlos. I watched Keely, and she had written down having and being able to build her own home. And most of you who follow her, you can see the process of her brand new dream home being built. See, ladies and gentlemen, you've got to be able to engineer your dreams and coming true. So I'm going to talk to you about a clear vision today. A clear vision of your wish is paramount to your success. I've heard this many times, and many people declare verbally what they want and those things that they want to have, right? But guys, you got to write it down. And if you follow me, I will tell you so many times over that you've got to write your vision down. The book that I read talks about write the vision and make it plain. And so in this book of someone who I respect a whole lot, he talks about a clear vision. And so he goes on to say, that would be if people would just declare their vision verbally and write it down, there would be millionaires that will be able to retire at a tender age. Needless to say that many won't, because they won't even follow that simple step of writing their vision. They won't follow the step of getting a journal. And in that journal, you can write however you want. It doesn't have to be spelled correctly. It doesn't have to have punctuation. It's your thoughts, ladies and gentlemen, that you're writing down. And so he goes on to say, what people lack is clarity. a vision of what they wanted and a path leading to the fulfillment of that dream. For an adolescent in the United States, listen to this. Attending grammar school and high school, attending grammar and high school is not an option. It's the law. Each state provides a free education and has laws that govern who must attend school and at what age they must attend. This is not true for higher education. Attending college or a trade school is your desire, and or what is your desire. You don't have to do it, right? Completion, ladies and gentlemen, of a prescribed course of study leading to a degree or a certificate is how or the path that one usually takes when they say that they're on their quest for their dreams. Education is given regardless of what you want to do in life. Like math, you will use it in every walking moment, even if you are not aware of it. For the purpose of this work, ladies and gentlemen, you will define an education as the type of learning that leads to a certain level of understanding. He goes on to say that many of us, ladies and gentlemen, because we stop learning, we stop growing. But when you're in a higher education, right, and you pay for college, you find yourself learning because there's a string attached, your tuition. But isn't it funny how we have free education all around us with all of the greats, all of the people who've gone before us and have done exactly what it is that we want. And yet, we won't take the time to listen, right? We won't take the time to find that person who have our dream and goal in their hand. They have our dream and goal that they are living. And all we have to do is follow and listen and implement what they're saying. See, I don't know about you, but every single mentor that I've ever had, every vision that I've ever written down, I've gone and I've found someone who's living it. And all I do is play that adult game of copy the right cat. Play that adult game of follow the leader. Guys, I'm telling you how to win. I'm telling you how to get your dreams and goals accomplished. You know, I was just saying to my son recently, like, find the person who's doing it. Who's your mentor? Who is it that you like? Who's the artist that you love? Follow what he does. What's his life like? What's his work ethic like? You know, where does he go? Where does he get his inspiration? Guys, I'm telling you, that's the key. Period. Who's doing what you want to do? Who is it that you're aspiring to speak like? Who is it that you're aspiring to live like? Who has the family life that you want? Who has the money that you want? Who lives in the area that you want to live? Guys, it's simple. With social media, it's so much more easier than it was when I was growing up. The people that I admired, those that I wanted their lives, meaning they inspired me to do more and to have more. You know what? I had to go find them on cassette tapes, right? I had to listen to them on cassette tapes initially. Then I was able to download their information, you know, from their website or from the internet. And I was able to listen. Now I can watch them, right? I can watch them, you know, because I can follow them on Instagram, right? I can follow them on Facebook. So it's made it very easy of what their lives are like. And so, ladies and gentlemen, when you're having a clear vision, it's so important to the richness of your life, okay? It's very, very important to the richness of your life. And I want to read something else. The universe will provide. He goes on to say the universe doesn't give you what you ask for with your thoughts. It gives you what you demand with your actions. What are your actions? In essence, you don't get what you want. You get what you are. Hello. You don't get what you want. You get what you are. And so a lot of us, we ask for certain things, in our thoughts. But ladies and gentlemen, when you put the work to it and you demand it with your actions, it starts to manifest in your life. The universe has to provide for you. People wonder, how in the world did this person get this? And how did he get there? And how did he get that deal? And what? Listen, every single person that I know on this earth, every one of them, they have a backstory of the work that they put in. They have a backstory of their dreams that they wrote down. They have a backstory that their vision was very clear. They have a backstory, ladies and gentlemen, that they had a focused chief aim on where it was that they were going. And now I see the manifestation of all of that. That's why following these individuals is so keen. Because you're like, oh, that's what they did. Oh, I thought that just happened automatically. No, ma'am. No, sir. There was work behind the scenes, right? When I talk, to Keely and yesterday, I think it was day before yesterday, and many other days prior, she's working, she's planning, she's putting together this system, she's doing this, she's doing that. That's the part people don't see, right? Candace, she's behind the scenes, ladies and gentlemen, and she's putting it together. The universe is going to pay her. It has to, because of the work that's being put in. I look at Stanicia, I went upstairs last week and she was here and I knocked on her door and she's like, hey, come in. And I walked in and in her sleep, she's listening to Bob Proctor. It's going into her subconscious mind, right? Because sometimes we walk around unconscious, but you know what? She says, oh no, not me. I'm going to be conscious in everything that I'm doing. So as she sleeps, it's going into her subconscious mind, right? Her Bible was open and it was on the bed, which says she had been reading. So all of what you hear and what you see is all planned. That's her backstory. That's the backstory, the work. As I was talking to Benita, she's like, man, Twiler, people don't see all that you do. As you are helping put this event together, and obviously whoever city it's in, you always end up doing, most of the work. It's just the way that it happens, right? And so she's seeing me drive here, go here, talk to this person, do this, do that, and I'm in the car, I'm out the car. Listen, that's the backstory of what you saw this weekend. People don't see when I'm, when I've got my earbuds in and I'm listening to some of the greats. And I'm writing. As you look at every journal that I have on my bookshelf, they're all full with things that I wrote that engages the subconscious mind. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, the universe has to provide for you. I think about Shannon and then every day she's at it. She's up, she's doing her exercise, she's out, she's talking to people, she's at work, and then she's back home and she's doing the work. It's got to provide for her. It's got to provide for her, ladies and gentlemen, and for you too. So don't get weary in well-doing. Continue the work. Make your vision clear. Continue to learn and to be educated so that you'll go to new levels. See, when your mind is open and you're ready to learn, there's going to be a golden nugget after golden nugget after golden nugget that you're going to get. Okay? That you're going to get and you're going to be, man, right? Man, it's just going to blow your mind. Okay? There are too many dreams in the world that are not coming true. And they're not coming true, ladies and gentlemen, because of a very simple principle. that we're talking about right now. And that is because it is not clear. You have not written. You still, some of you are on right now, you still haven't written it down, right? You've heard me talk about it over and over and over. It's going to be key to your success. I promise you, it's going to be key to your success. And so, gosh, Lee, time be going by quick. I'm already out of time. Let me just read this to you real quick before I close. Man, this is so full of so much good stuff. So listen, make today count. Make today count. Procrastination is the thief of time. The mid-18th century, meaning that someone who continually puts off will ultimately achieve little. Procrastination is the thief of time. Proverbial saying, mid-18th century, meaning that what I'm saying is this was in the 18th century that this was said. And we still say it today, right? And as I always tell you, nothing new, nothing said now is new. It's just been repeated in a different way. Meaning that someone who continually put things off, ultimately achieves little. Guys, that was by Edward Young. You know, step out of your own way and step into your future. Irwin says, most people are successful because they've learned to be opportunists. That's why they're successful. We've witnessed great athletes, you know, like Michael Jordan and Larry Bird and Akeem Olajuwon and all of these greats, ladies and gentlemen. And what they all have excelled in their fields. There is little doubt that each of them had natural talent. And the same holds true for us. We don't have natural talent. I didn't have natural talent. I saw my mom on here. Hi, Mom. You know, my mom and my dad was great. But what I do today didn't come natural. You know, I studied. You know, I made sure that I learned to speak well, right? You know, my major in college was telecommunications. I learned how to move my tongue so that it isn't lazy, so that I articulate well. I'm just sharing that because many people say, oh, Twiler, you speak so well. It wasn't natural talent. It was learned. It was through education and teaching and practicing, right? You know, my success and my skill in network marketing, it wasn't natural talent, ladies and gentlemen. It's learned behavior. I learned and I kept my mind open. I wrote, I took notes. I practiced what I was taught. And then I was able to take that skill and talent to every company that I've ever been a part of. And once you learn it, you got it. Nobody can ever take it. So these guys, they didn't have natural talent either. He says here, there's the one thing which separated them from other talented athletes was they had great respect, ladies and gentlemen, for the here and now. Meaning the here and now, meaning there was no procrastination. They woke up, they said, oh, let me go practice. They woke up, oh, let me go watch a video. And that's the same thing that holds true for you. You have to make sure that you make every day count. No procrastination. Do it now. Everything that you learned yesterday, put it into action now, right? They learned the here and now, and that is what success is all about. So I gave you a couple principles today. I talked to you about the 3 traits, okay? That's going to help you in your quest to success in your life. And that's a balanced success, personal and business, right? I told you about those 3 traits. And then I talked to you about the wishbone, the backbone, and the funny bone, right? Those are the 3 traits. Then I talked to you guys about a clear vision, making your vision very clear. And finally, we also talked about that the universe will provide for you. You don't get what you want, you get what you work for. And finally, that you're going to make today count. We're not going to procrastinate. You know, procrastination is the thief of time. When you procrastinate, it's like the 7th day of the week. I'm sorry, the 8th day of the week. We do have 7 days. The 8th day of the week, guys, it never, ever comes. Okay? It never, ever, ever comes. So listen, go out today. Have a super, super fantastic day. Make sure that you put everything that you want in your life. You write it down. You look at it. You know, Martin talked about putting it on an index card, right? You can put it in your dashboard in your car so that you see it. You can put it in, in your notebook that you carry around with you. You can put it in the book that you might be reading. You could tape it to your mirror in your bathroom, okay? You can put it in your journal. You look at it before you go to bed at night, and you pick it up when you wake up in the morning. And you allow it to be a part of your vision, that it burns here in your gut. And you watch the manifestation that happens in your life. Thank you so much for joining us. Tomorrow it is Candace Berg Davis on the Charge Up Call, on the CUC, Charge Up Call. Yes, tomorrow. So stay tuned for her. Make sure that you're on her page. Guys, share the video with your friends, and we will see you guys in the morning. God bless you. Goodbye, everybody.